Hi guys, I wanted to do just a quick video today about dipping your nails for water marbling. I get a lot of questions on how exactly to dip your nail, as well as whether or not it's possible or okay to dip more than one nail at a time. So first, as far as how to dip your nail, if I were to pretend that this hand is the water, when I dip my nail I want it to be pretty much parallel to the water, dip it in, and then when I pull it out, I kind of pull it out straight and slowly. Sometimes I'll actually see bubbles on my nail that as they pass the surface of the water kind of burst and disappear. That's why I always recommend that you pull your nail out slowly. As far as dipping more than one nail at a time, that's really going to come down to a couple things. Number one, of course, is the size of your container. The cup that I use is a 5-ounce paper cup, and there's really not room in there for me to dip more than 3 fingers at a time. I prefer a smaller cup because usually it seems the polish spreads a little better and you have more control if it goes all the way to the edge. But if you are using a larger container, there's no reason really that you can't dip all 5 of your fingers at the same time. The main thing is just going to be that they hit the surface at the same time, or if one hits first, it can kind of drag down the paint and the design, and the subsequent fingers aren't going to get a good design on them. And the last thing, of course, is the design. If you're doing a very specific design like a spiral, or some of the designs I've done like hearts or stars, and you want to center that right on your nail, of course you're going to have to go one at a time. But like this marble that I have on my nails here, I dip these 3 fingers at once, and you can see that the spiral is like an accent on my ring finger, and then the edges of the spiral are on the other 2 fingers. So even though they didn't get that prime part of the design, they still got a very pretty water marble. When I do dip these 3 fingers together, usually I'll dip my thumb and my index finger together like this. Sometimes if I dip these 3 fingers together, I'll dip my thumb and my pinky like this. And you know, for some people it might not be real easy to hold your fingers right next to each other like that, but you know, just work it out, and with a little practice you'll be able to do it. Or you know, just do a couple more cups. You can do these two, and then your thumb by itself. So you know, those are the basics. Like I said, if you have a huge cup and you want to dip all 5 of your nails at the same time, kind of make a claw like I posed some of my pictures, and just get them all going down in that water at the same time. So I hope this has been helpful for those of you that have had some questions. I would like to get a few more kind of FAQ videos recorded, but you know, a lot of times I just don't have the time for all the manicures that I want to do, let alone some of the non-nail art videos that I get requests for. But eventually there will be maybe a playlist for these specific water marble centered FAQs. And I've had a lot of requests lately for a video showing all the designs that you can do water marbling, which I think would be really long, because when I just started jotting down a list, I already came up with like 20 different designs. Not all of them are completely different, but even something like the traditional petal shape, you know, there's multiple different ways that you can do that. So those are the kind of things that I have on my to-do list, and kind of, you know, percolating in the back of my head as ideas for videos eventually. Like I said, just for now, I hope this helped you guys out, and if you have any other questions, of course feel free to leave them down in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Kind of a PS, I just realized that I did not mention the design that you're seeing on my nails is my Devils and Angel water marble, and the tutorial for that will be up soon. When it is, I will put an annotation and link it down in the information box. And for those of you that are creatures of habit, if you were freaking out because I didn't do my usual outro, I'll say it now. Thanks for watching.